For decades, the United States believed its dominance over Latin America was beyond challenge. But recent developments show that this assumption is increasingly questioned. Iran, a country thousands of miles away, is gradually extending its influence into the Western Hemisphere, and Venezuela has become its most important partner in this mission. What began as diplomatic cooperation has now evolved into military and strategic coordination, raising serious concerns in Washington and among U.S. allies. In recent years, Venezuela has openly welcomed Iranian-made military equipment. A naval parade in Caracas in mid-2023 displayed fast attack boats supplied by Tehran, confirming earlier reports of direct arms transfers. Defense experts writing in Jane's Defense Weekly noted that these vessels, locally called Pekan 3, are based on Iranian models originally copied and modified from North Korean prototypes. While small in size, they carry missiles and can reach high speeds, making them useful in unconventional naval warfare. Analysts from The Guardian and Al Jazeera explain that Iran has become skilled at reverse engineering foreign systems into newer, cheaper, and more versatile weapons. These boats, part of Iran's so-called Zulfikar class, can be armed with the Nasser-1 missile. This missile is Iran's own version of China's C-704, with a range of nearly 90 kilometers. Its battlefield history shows it can be effective. Hezbollah used a similar weapon in 2006 against an Israeli warship, damaging the vessel despite Israel's advanced defenses. Although U.S. warships are far superior in technology, the real risk comes from asymmetric strategies. American naval officers quoted in the New York Times caution that Iran has long practiced swarm tactics in the Persian Gulf, where dozens of small, armed boats attack at once to overwhelm larger ships. If Venezuela adopts similar methods in the Caribbean, it could complicate U.S. military planning and force Washington to allocate more resources to defend its southern waters. Beyond military concerns, the political symbolism is powerful. By showcasing Iranian hardware, Venezuela is sending a message that it will not bow to U.S. sanctions or pressure. Caracas already operates Russian-made Su-30 fighter jets, capable of firing advanced Kh-31 missiles, which many experts consider superior to Iranian weaponry. But adding Tehran to its list of partners creates a coalition of anti-U.S. states determined to undermine American influence in the region. For Tehran, the strategy is clear. As Foreign Policy magazine observes, Iran considers Latin America part of its wider campaign against U.S. global dominance. By supporting Venezuela, Tehran not only gains a foothold near American shores, but also demonstrates that U.S. sanctions cannot isolate it. This is about more than weapons. It is about exporting a political narrative of resistance and proving Iran can challenge Washington on its own turf. The relationship became more visible in 2021 when two Iranian naval ships, the Sahand and the Makran, sailed around Africa's Cape of Good Hope and reached Venezuela after a historic transatlantic mission. Media outlets like BBC and Reuters highlighted this as a sign of Iran's ability to project power across oceans despite heavy sanctions. The delivery of speedboats on that mission surprised defense experts and marked a turning point in Tehran's ability to sustain long-distance military cooperation. The U.S. military, through its Southern Command, has quietly increased naval patrols in the Caribbean. Officially, many of these missions are presented as anti-narcotics operations, but analysts cited in Politico suggest that Washington is also preparing to counter potential foreign-backed threats. Senior U.S. officials have warned that Iran's growing presence is more than symbolic. It could evolve into long-term strategic pressure against the United States. Shared struggles against sanctions also bring Caracas and Tehran closer together. Both countries have been cut off from Western financial systems, limiting trade and access to international markets. By collaborating, they offer each other political support and legitimacy. Venezuelan leaders often call Iran a brother nation, while Iranian officials praise Venezuela as proof that resistance against U.S. sanctions can succeed.